Alright, what's all going on, everybody? DogMan Dan here, and we are in Warframe. Actually, we're already 5 minutes into a survival mission on Saturn. I'm trying to get some plastids that I need for building some mutagen mass, so I can get the phage running. But I want to give you a first look, my thoughts, and some gameplay power leveling with these AKSTILETTOs. So. The reason we're 5 minutes into it is because I just didn't hit the record button, and I actually just started using the stilettos here at 5 minutes, so that's why I hit the record button. So you didn't miss much in the first 5 minutes anyway. So sit tight and enjoy the fun that we're going to do here. We are going to power level these suckers, and yeah, we're going to give you my thoughts on what I think about this thing. So first off, let's talk about it, right? So what they said the description was diminutive rapid fire stiletto machine pistols are just the right size to be AK Limbo style without sacrificing accuracy, give or take, however you want to put that. So okay, sure, that was a description. What they could have just said was they're mini somas, basically. These things are freaking awesome. Just as good as the Wraiths Vipers, I think, but with a slightly slower fire rate, which makes the ammo clip not disappear so much. Alright, shooting up on the screen. Here's the stats of it. Impact 10, puncture 1, slash 5, accuracy 23.5, fire rate 10.0, critical is 1.5 times 15%. Or 150% times 15%, basically. So there is some critical in there. Status chance is 15%, magazine is 28, reload is 1.1, so it's like nothing on the reload. And as you can see, they got a great sound to them. They're pretty powerful. It took 3 days to get it built into the clan dojo. So you're going to start seeing video coming out here with all the clan tech weapons, and Zephyr is getting built for me, so I'll start giving you my ideas on Zephyr and all that stuff. Kind of felt like just going through it with the rest of the clan, except for a couple guys that went ahead and bought it first, which is fine. Everybody has their own choices in their own right, but everybody did place resources and materials from the clan within here, so this is a pretty great thing. So anyway, so what does it look like after you pull it out from the dojo? Now first it costs $15,000 for the blueprint from the dojo, and then to put it into the foundry, this is what you get. You get the AKSTILETTO. You've got to put in 2 gallium, 800 salvage, 200 alloy plate, and 1 forma. And it takes 12 hours plus 20,000 credits to build. If you fast track it after you have it, it's 35 platinum to fast track it. I just let it go 12 hours. Yeah, no biggie to me. So my impressions on it, well, obviously look at these things. They sound good, they've got good accuracy, the fire rate's just about right. I think it's not too fast, not too slow. Reload is really good. Of course, it'll all depend on your playstyle, and you know that's why I use Oberon. Like I said in a couple other videos, Oberon is my top frame, and it's the one that I've mastered and enjoy the most. So it's a very good multi-use style frame. So. I got a lot of videos actually lined up and inside of YouTube ready to go out to you, but I had to get this one out first. I've just been pounding away on the videos and doing this stuff, and now that I've got access to the weaponry, like I said, we'll start bringing it out. We'll get Zephyr out here. I just felt that it was proper to do it the one way. But yeah, we've also been pounding away on Firefall. Got everybody going into Firefall now, so you probably see a lot of Firefall content. The new patch is looking pretty good, but these here, with just that impact damage, and mind you, I've got no mods or anything on it. With just that impact damage, that's the way they hit. With the little status chance, a little bit of crit, you know, they're pretty good. I like them. They're little beasties. You're definitely worth it. You know, obviously, if you have access to it from a clan, that's the way you want to get them and build them. If not, I would actually spend the platinum and buy them outright. I mean, even at this, with no mods on it, I can tell this is going to be a really good set of pistols. And they just sound manly compared to some of the others. You could pair it probably with almost any frame, any other set of weapons. You're not burning through ammo like you do with the Wraith Vipers, and that's a good thing.
That should keep you going for a while.
Still got my Gricata with me, and trying to decide whether I want to start formatting that or not. We'll see. Probably wait. The format stuff will probably wait a little while longer now that the new weapons are coming in. The dual Cestras, if you're going to ask me about those, I have the blueprint for the dual Cestra already in the foundry. I could take it or leave it, honestly. I'd have to buy another Cestra before I can start printing the dual, but it's not really a weapon that's going to be on the forefront for me. I will eventually do it. I just didn't feel it with the original Cestras, so you know, I don't think the duals are going to be much better for me, except for they're just going to burn ammo faster. But we'll get to them eventually. I'm thinking right now, though, these stilettos are probably the best of all the weaponry that came out for Update 12 so far. That's just my feel, and I haven't even touched the other ones now. I know I've seen a couple of the videos on the page, and I know the guys in the clan that have it say it's a really good one. So I'm looking forward to getting that built, but it does take 4 mutagen mass, and I have to build 4 mutagen mass before I can build the weapon. Ow. I think you guys are being able... I think it's a pretty good showing for this weapon, though. I mean, first time running it, no mods. Pushing through the levels pretty quick with it, just because of how good of a weapon it is.
Prepare for life support.
Come back over here to this room. And nothing is going on. Ooh. Anyway. So yeah, please share your comments below on your thoughts if you're already running the weapon. You know, leave some comments. If you've got a build that you're liking already, leave some comments. I have some thoughts in my head about how I'm going to build it. I know that there is a polarity slot in the weapon. It's just a dash polarity. There's a couple of ways you could probably go with that. So I'll see how I eventually go with that. You know what I may do is that dash polarity slot. I may throw a seeker mod in there, the punch through for pistol, because that would just make this thing even more deadlier, however you want to look at it. So yeah, I may put like a seeker mod in there because that's a dash slot if I remember correctly. You know, we'll probably throw, of course, Hornet Strike on there. the lethal torrent, barrel diffusion, both of those multi-shot mods as well. With the Hornet Strike for damage, and then we'll I try not to bring up the fire rate too much. I really don't want to do that. I may throw in a pistol mutation. We'll see. Because when it gets to the higher levels, you're gonna probably need one of those anyway. Gosh, I don't know. Elemental. I could see myself doing a I don't know. I don't want to say for sure, but I mean, if you follow my past, it might be either radiation or viral. I would almost say radiation for this one, because I think it's good enough with impact and slash damage and whatnot that might not need the viral to help out. I think I'll be able to push through that pretty well, but we'll see. So I may go radiation to get them confused. So if you've tried it, let me know. I'm curious your thoughts. If you haven't tried it, I will never get to this Matt guy. He's clearly across the map. Sorry, man. You're gonna just have to take your sacrificial death. Now we got a rank 1 guy here. Oomph. We got Thelianus, if I said that right. He's a 14. And Matt G here is a 6. I think as you will notice, for the most part, as we go through this, I think you will immediately notice that Thelianus, if I say it right, is running by me the whole time as well. He's in a Necros frame and pairs up pretty well with the Oberon. We're fast enough that we keep mobile. I just think these are really good. They got a great feel. I think, you know, yeah, the Wraith Vipers are awesome. I do like them a lot. Don't get me wrong with that, guys. And they are heavily corpus set. These are not so much a heavily corpus set because you've got impact, you've got slash, and you can actually get some puncture on it. So these are more of an overall, probably will work with all factions as I level it up. We will see. With that thought, though, puncture is the least amount of damage on it, so I may end up putting a puncture mod in as well to help bring up that portion of the damage. We'll see how that goes. They got just the right accuracy, I think. Very little recoil at all. They're really good for a run and gun style player. Very aggressive style player like myself.
Life support activated. I've delivered another life support capsule.
It's just the way I play it. You guys know that already. You watch all of our stuff, and it's I can't begin to tell you how many times it's much appreciated that you do.
They could not do this without you.
And I could sit here all day long and bring you guys out builds and guides and stuff. And of course, I will bring my builds videos for the weapons and frames and stuff out. Like I've said before, we will get to that fairly quickly. We'll start bringing those out and whatnot. But you know, I'm not the only one out there doing that. I'll admit that. I will admit that my builds that I currently have out there are your first builds, more or less. They're not the advanced builds because I just haven't brought those out to you. I have them all because obviously I form on my weapons, but yeah, I like to keep it real here. And I know that for me anyway, I know a lot of you guys seem to agree the same thing. I think a big thing to choosing a weapon is to actually see gameplay, straight gameplay, good, bad, or indifferent, and get opinions on it. There is a time and place for editing and cutting up videos and stuff, which is, you know, but I think for myself, you know, the clan guys and a lot of you guys that follow, you do follow for the main reason that we're posting the full gameplays, so you can actually get a real good feel on the weapon, not just here's a good scene here, here's a good scene here, I just made this weapon look really epic and it turns out to be shit. Not to trash anybody. Just saying. Everybody has their own style of video making.
That should keep you going for a while.
So again, just look at these things raffle stomp everything. I'm not going to say that I'm going to come out with the best numbers, of course. I don't think I will. Because I've run into a couple instances where I'm standing and there's nobody around. But, and they're also basic weapons right now. Go. Alright, 23 minutes in basically, and the guys are starting to die. Level 9 on the AKs already, nice. Oh, I like that reload, like little roll over your hand type of thing that just happened. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. I think we'll end up getting out of here for 25. As I just foresee these guys are going to start dying left and right now. Ceramic dagger. Yup. I finally decided to rank that thing up. I've had it for a while. Hadn't built it. I built like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, somewhere around there. Probably, I don't know. I know I built about 5 melee weapons and a couple of other weapons all in the past week, just so I could start ranking up 13, rank 14, that type of thing. I'm almost into rank 13. You know, I ranked up Loki and Saren in a day, both of them. That's a video on that as well. You should say more like a couple hours. We just went hardcore on them between the Orc and Derelicts. Went over to Outer Terminus. Yep, just went all the way. Alright, let's start pushing out of here. That way I can grab some mods on this thing and then keep ranking it so I can get it up to 30 real quick and then give you some more impressions on it. So there you can clearly see it's pretty powerful. Of course, I'm still using my frame abilities. You know, you're not opposed to using my frame abilities with an unmodded weapon, of course, as long as it's done right. I think I mix my stuff pretty well when I do it. Holy crap! There's a lot of them. come down here. Ow. Right, 10. Haha. I'm curious what it's gonna be like when I get out of here. Say 14 or 15 maybe. Yeah, I am running a booster at the moment, and that's just because I was trying to pound out a number of weapons. So that's why it's leveling a little faster. But, you know, survivals, defense runs, they're generally the best place to quick level. Ow. Alright, please do remember to like if you do like the video. Comments anytime, like I've asked. I am glad to answer any questions. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, it's much appreciated. And we're going to tell these two guys to stay down that are bleeding out right now. That way we can exit this mission and not have to go back and try to revive them. Since they've gone down a couple times now. So, anyway, appreciate you guys sticking around and watching. We will have more gameplay, more video, much more to come. Thanks. See you guys later.